Hi, I'm Sherry here at the Little Beading Closet, and this is the Rings of Terra beading tutorial. First, you will learn step by step how to make this individual round component, which is great for earrings. But if you make 5 of them, you will end up with this stunning bracelet. These beautiful greens and coppers really bring the pattern to life. And all the supplies I'm using came from Eureka Crystal Beads Terra Verde Bead Collection Light. You can find my affiliate link to the collection plus a list of materials in the description below. Let's go ahead and look at the supplies that you need to make one of these individual components right here. In the center is an 8mm crystal chaton. You need 12 2-hole crescent beads, 4 of the 3mm fire polish, and for seed beads, size 15s, 2 colors of size 11s, and size 8s. You can start with about 36 inches of beading thread. This is green wildfire on a size 12 beading needle. We're going to start with 4 of the crescent beads, 4 of the size 8 seed beads, and 8 size 15s. Every time I pick up the crescent bead, I'm going to be picking up the same hole, the same direction. So just like this. Then 1 15, the size 8, and 1 more 15. Repeating that with all the beads. Another crescent bead, a 15, 8, and 15. The next crescent bead, a 15, 8, and 15. The fourth crescent bead, a 15, 8, and 15. Then just slide all the beads down near the end of your thread, leaving just enough tail to add a knot. Starting at the tail end, needle back through all these beads one time. Pulling this into a loop. I'm going to add a knot here, and when I do that, the crescent beads are going to curl up, which is fine. Oh, they did not do it so much this time. We're going to needle a few beads away from the knot, coming over to the next crescent bead. You'll want to come through the crescent bead past the knot, and then needle through the 15 and the size 8. And then through the next 15 and crescent bead, and then needle through the other hole of your crescent bead. Now you'll need some size 11 seed beads, the size 8 seed beads, and the 3mm fire polish. Between each set of your crescent beads, you'll be placing 1 11, 1 8, the 3mm fire polish, an 8, and 1 more 11. Come through the next hole of your crescent bead, and do that all the way around, picking up your seed beads and fire polish, and coming through the outer hole of the next crescent bead. Again. And the last time, coming back through the crescent bead here, forming a circle around the center, and then needle through this outside row until you're exiting the next crescent bead, making sure to pull it all tight. Step down into the inner circle by coming through this hole of your crescent bead. Come through 1 15 and exit the 8. And now we'll be making a bezel for the chaton right here in the center, using size 15 and size 11 seed beads, picking up 3 size 15s, 1 11, and then 3 more of your 15s, and then needle through the next size 8, and that's going to form a loop of seed beads here above the crescent bead. Repeat this pattern of 3 15s, the 11 and 3 15ths, coming through the next 8, forming a loop of seed beads on top of the crescent bead. We're going to do that 4 times total on top of each crescent bead, coming through the next 8 and putting the loop of seed beads on top of the crescent. And now just one more time, again coming through the 8, adding the last loop of seed beads above the crescent, and this is what it's looking like from the side. We're going to be needling up to the size 11, come through 3 15s and the 11, and now you need 4 size 15s, come through the next size 11, let's add 4 more 15s through the next 11, and then go ahead and sit your chaton here in the center, kind of pushing down on the crescent beads and pulling the 15s that we're adding now up and around the edge of the chaton. If I was just doing this for myself, I'd probably be holding it this way, covering it up while I come through the next 11. Pushing the chaton down and pulling these 15s up and around it. So push and pull. And just 4 more, needling through the 11, holding the stone in place and pulling the 15s up and around it. We are going to retrace this entire top layer of beads one time to really get it set in, but it's pretty good right now. Just one time, retrace the top layer of beads, maybe pushing your stone down and pulling your thread. Going through all 4 sides, pushing your stone down and pulling your thread. The 3rd side, again, pushing my stone down and pulling my thread tight. I mean, it's not coming out at all, but I'm going to go all the way around. That was 3 times. The 4th side. So when I retrace, I do all 4 sides. And then one more. I come through the next 4 15s and size 11. And then needle down the 3 15s towards this outer circle. I'm going to slip my needle underneath this thread so we can see it here on the back side. Come through the 8, 15, and 1 crescent bead. And then step up into the outer hole of the crescent bead, 1 11 and 1 size 8. Now that we're back to the front, come through the 3mm fire polish. Of course, this makes a nice component right like this, but we're going to easily turn it into the full-sized version. Now that we're exiting the 3mm fire polish, we'll be working with the size 15 seed beads, the rest of the crescent beads, and size 8 seed beads. Begin by picking up one of the size 8s, 1 crescent bead, and 3 of the size 15s. Slide them down your thread next to the fire polish and needle back through the next hole of your crescent bead. pulling those seed beads tightly along the top, and then pick up one size 8 and one size 15 and come through the crescent bead. So it's just there on the edge like that. So when we enter or exit the crescent bead, it's 115 in the size 8, along with one more crescent bead and 3 15s, and slide those down the thread. Then needle back through the crescent bead, just one size 8, needle through the fire polish, pulling that crescent bead along the edge, exiting the fire polish. You need one size 8, the crescent bead and 3 15s, sliding them down, needle back through your crescent bead, and then picking up 1 8 and 1 15, needle through your crescent bead, continuing that pattern all the way around. Just one size 8 coming through the fire polish, exiting the fire polish. It's 1 8, crescent bead and 3 15s, back through the crescent bead, 1 8 and 1 15 coming through the crescent bead. Again, you'll need the 15, 8, crescent and 3 15s, bringing them down the thread, and then needling back through the crescent bead. One size 8, needle through the fire polish. We just have 2 more left to add. So again, when you exit the fire polish, you need the 8, crescent bead and 3 15s, dropping them down here, back through the crescent bead, 1 8 and 1 15 coming through the crescent bead. We're down to the last one, 1 15 and 8, the crescent bead and 3 15s, dropping it down towards your work, coming back through the crescent bead, 1 more size 8, needle through the fire polish, then come up the 8 and through the crescent, step through the 3 15s. To complete the edge, you need 3 15s and a size 11 and 3 more of your size 15s. Needle through this next group of 15s above the crescent bead, pulling those along the edge. Just repeat that pattern all the way around the outside of this unit that you just made. Here we go, adding the last group of seed beads, continuing along the edge. I'm going to take my extra thread, retrace this outer circle of seed beads one time, just adding a little strength. Once you complete one of the units, you can always make more, put them together for a bracelet, or add a loop of beads and attach an ear wire. You can have earrings. Let me show you how you can connect the units together as you go. After you retrace this outer edge of seed beads, exit one of the size 11s, then using this bead pattern right here, come through the 11 and 3 15s, bringing the units together. Needle through the crescent bead and the size 8 underneath it, then come through the fire polish, then come up the 8 and through your crescent bead, come through the 6 size 15s and the 11, picking up 1 more 11, needling through the one on the other unit, one more 11, coming back through the 11 here, connecting them in the middle with this right angle weave and retracing it. Come through the next 6 size 15 seed beads, needle through the crescent and the 8 below it, come through the fire polish, then needle up the 8 and crescent bead, needle through 3 of the 15s, exiting the 11, adding the same combination of beads, coming through the 11 and 6 of the 15s on this side, then come down your crescent bead and 8 through the fire polish, come up the size 8 and crescent bead, continue needling along your edge, again come through 6 beads past the 15, coming down the crescent in size 8 and come through your fire polish. The edge is nice and secure, and you can trim off your thread. And I'll be attaching a toggle clasp here at the end using a wire guard, adding a complementary bead pattern for the end. After attaching both ends of whatever clasp you decide to use, enjoy your new bracelet, and as always, I hope you have a beautiful day.